Victor Von Doom, known to the world as Dr. Doom, was not born into privilege or power, but into tragedy and fire. His story begins in the hidden mountain nation of Latveria, ruled by a cruel baron and plagued by poverty. Victor's mother, Cynthia Von Doom, was a Romani sorceress who dared to challenge the baron's rule through arcane power. Her attempt to wield magic against tyranny led to a deal with the demon Mephisto, a bargain that ended in her death and doomed her soul to eternal torment. Victor's father, a gifted healer, died of exposure while fleeing with young Victor after failing to save the baron's wife. Orphaned, alone, and burning with grief, Victor survived with an unrelenting desire to avenge his parents. The death of his mother, in particular, haunted him, instilling in him a belief that magic and science could be harnessed to retrieve her soul from hell itself. From a young age, Victor demonstrated brilliance far beyond normal comprehension. He designed complex machines, deciphered arcane tomes, and began blending sorcery with hyper-advanced technology. He quickly gained a reputation as both a genius and a pariah, a boy touched by darkness. His talent did not go unnoticed. Representatives from the United States offered Victor a scholarship to the university, seeking to mold his brilliance for their own benefit. Victor accepted, but with suspicion. At the university, he met Reed Richards, a fellow student whose intellect rivaled his own. Doom viewed him not as a peer, but as a threat. The two clashed over ideology and vision. Victor sought control and precision, while Reed embraced uncertainty and discovery. Doom remained isolated, convinced of his superiority. Driven by his obsession with rescuing his mother, Victor constructed a machine designed to reach into the netherworld, but he ignored Reed's cautions about flawed calculations. The experiment failed catastrophically, leaving Victor horribly scarred, both physically and psychologically. Expelled from the university and filled with rage, Victor disappeared from the world. He resurfaced in the Himalayas, half dead, wandering through the snow. Found by monks who recognized something divine in him, Victor was taken in. Within their ancient monastery, he healed, learned, and eventually took control. He reshaped the monastery into a forge for his rebirth, commanding the monks to construct armor and a mask to hide his ruined face. When the mask was heated and pressed to his skin before it had cooled, it became both a literal and symbolic act. The final sealing away of Victor Von Doom and the birth of Dr. Doom. He returned to Latveria not as a supplicant, but as a conqueror. Toppling the Baron, Doom assumed absolute control. Under his rule, Latveria transformed into a nation of order and technology, where fear enforced peace and dooms will become law. While the outside world labeled him a tyrant, many Latvians saw him as a savior, cruel but incorruptible. Yet beneath the armor and empire, Doom remains driven by two core obsessions: the belief that he alone can save the world, and the unwavering goal of freeing his mother's soul. These twin devotions, control over earth and triumph over hell, define his every action. Unlike other villains, Doom does not believe himself evil. He believes himself necessary. With his ability to mix magic and technology, he is one of the most powerful beings in the universe. He even formed an alliance, only for a short time, with Kang the Conqueror,